You found Stryker of Enyo, and the following is an excerpt from my main video, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 1, a massive 3-hour experience that I encourage you to check out if you like what you see here. This is just a small segment, or it may be a collection of content from that larger video. Check my channel for more. Alien Breed Episode 1 Evolution. The Alien Breed games came to both the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 for $5 US each. And we ended up seeing 3 games total. It was actually a resurrection of a much-admired franchise that appeared on the Commodore Amiga long ago. This is a reboot of the series using Unreal Engine 3 with some of the same team members that were involved with the originals. So it technically uses a twin-stick shooter setup, but you don't get swarmed by a multitude of enemies like in Smash TV or Robotron on a consistent basis. It's a bit more deliberately designed than that, so we're not going to just call this another cheap knockoff twin-stick shooter. The environments look great, but the gameplay itself is kinda boring, and it gets very repetitive. You'll need to open a door, but there's no power to it. You can't turn on the power because you don't have the security clearance to do so.
Access denied.
So you need to find the security codes. Once you get the codes, you can open the door, but now you need to shut down some reactor, but you need to do it at several different terminals. Then you need a key card to gain access to a room at the other end of the map. Then you need to suppress the fire in another room, which takes 2 terminals to find and activate. Then another door is locked, so back you go to find another key card around the bottom of the map, and you do this for 45 minutes. And this is just the first mission. The whole time, the aliens are constantly popping out of holes in the ground and walls at every turn. Seriously, every time you hit a dead end and you find yourself going back for a key card or to look for a terminal, boom, aliens jump out and they often attack you from both sides. The whole time you're doing this, it's just a computer voice that gives you updates.
Key card required. All crew, air mix Operation successful.
Info is told through text on screen, which is supposed to be your crewmates sending you instructions over your PDA, I believe, but there is no audible dialogue. You need to scavenge for gear like health kits, ammo, and grenades. And explosions are going off all around you like Michael Bay just discovered how to copy and paste effects in Unreal Engine. There is a kind of creepy mood with the lighting and music, and there is the occasional boss fight or some special sequence that requires different tactics. But besides those, there's just not much innovation. There's no autosave, so you need to physically save at numerous points so you don't lose too much progress. Well, save slot 3, of course, because, well, I'm not an animal. The first game has 5 missions that should take you about 3 or 4 hours at most, and the other games seem to have the same completion time. The co-op might be worth trying, but it's a 5 out of 10 for me. The Alien Breed games were decent to average shooters back then when they were released, but nowadays they are quite average, if not slightly below that.
Systems offline.
Alien Breed Episode 2 Assault. The second game here plays a lot like the first one. We are back to the usual, explosions everywhere once again. We need to activate a generator, which blows out a circuit, so we need to get the circuit breaker. Turn on the generator to get some light, find a key card, get immediately attacked, open a door, then we need to get access to a room, but oh no, it's flooded with coolant! Now we gotta open the coolant gates to drain it all out. Done, but there's an error. All the coolant didn't drain, oh goody. Now we need to go down to the pipe junction room, so let's head down a bit, and oh no, an explosion is blocking our way. There's radiation in the room, we need to clear it out. Now let's open both the pump valves to finally drain the coolant, and oh no, now we need a new pump valve. Son of a bitch! I swear, if I get attacked again as I check a corpse, damn it! Get the part, open the valve, then reboot the system. Oh no, aliens attack. Are you seeing how monotonous and tedious this gets? If we had some spoken dialogue between 2 characters to liven things up or add some humor, this would be more tolerable. I'm really starting to hate this series. Well, time to save my game. Save slot 3, of course. Like always, I'm not a degenerate after all. I didn't even check the corpse yet. I was just standing on it. Fuck this game design. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Every time I check a corpse, I get attacked. But this time, I didn't even check the corpse yet. I was just standing on it. Aliens pop up behind you all the time. To be fair, there aren't as many explosions as the first game, so it's not quite as annoying, but this is a 4 out of 10 for me this time. The first mission took me a little over 1 hour to finish. Granted, I might have set my controller down a few times to jot a few things down in a document, but still, imagine playing this for an hour, repairing machines, activating consoles, draining coolant, opening floodgates, and being attacked by the same 3 aliens the whole time. No dialogue with other characters. Bland music the whole way, with most info given to you through on-screen text. I was generous with the first one, but this is exactly the same game. It's below average now. Oh, I don't like this. A room with several corpses to search. I mean, there's no way they would attack me in a small room like this. Oh, come on! This is still the first level. The first frickin' level! Alien Breed Episode 3 Descent. Episode 3 Descent came out within about 2 months of Episode 2, so don't expect too many changes between the 2 games. Everything about this game is identical to what you've seen in the other 2. You got missions full of activating consoles, rerouting power, grabbing key cards, draining water, activating a halon system when the room is full of fire. You know, nothing new.
Keycard required.
They still attack you when you start searching a corpse. Seriously, they do it twice in the same room, barely 5 minutes into the gameplay. You know it's programmed because you can see the enemy red dot appear on the radar right when you start to search the corpse. Did you see that? The moment I started searching, the red dot pops up. Now, it's not every time you try to search a new corpse or open up a container or something, but it happens so often that it gets just tiring after a while. The only difference this time is that you seem to be trying to stop a cybernetic AI that has taken over your friend named Maya. The recap doesn't explain the whole story, but it does seem like you're moving toward a goal this time around. There is also another presence that chimes in with some dialogue a few times during the mission.
She's a primitive design, but nonetheless fascinating to dissect.
Like, this is cool. I wish the series would do this more often. You do get a boss fight and a story wrap-up. It's nice they were trying something new with the story, but the gameplay mechanics work the same. Wait, why does the evil AI have a massive rack? Damn. It's the same 3 to 4 monsters attacking you, and then they do have a few different monsters that get introduced later, but still, they all just run straight at you and bite you for the most part. It takes hours before they even introduce one that shoots projectiles at you, and it seems like they don't really have ones that have shields or energy waves that you need to defeat. There's just no variety to them. Or it takes way too long for them to introduce them to you in the first place. The co-op here in Episode 3 might be worth trying, but it's a 4 out of 10 for me. Official Xbox Magazine reviewed all 3 games by the same guy, Chuck Osborne. He gave the first 2 games a 6.0, which was above average at the time. But the third game he gave a 7.5. He apparently liked the added scripted sequences and some more variety in the environments, even though much of the game plays the same. I own all 3 of these games on the 360, but you can also find an updated PC version on GOG.com under the name Alien Breed Trilogy. It's normally $24 US, but it can go on sale for around $5, so try that version if you prefer a mouse and keyboard. Alien Breed Impact is the 4th episode, but it only came out on PC back in 2010, but you can also find it on GOG.com. If you want to watch the main video that this segment was taken from, I play every Xbox Live arcade game part 1, well, you can click on the entire thing over on the left side of the screen. Or you can check the playlist on the right side for more content and more stuff that's in that series. As always, thanks for watching.